Hello, welcome back to the bee vlog. It's another rainy day here in Oregon and we have a cutout to do. The bees are living in this column here behind me. They're using the top as their entrance. There's a bit of a gap at the top that they can go in and out of. Gives them room. Not much though, about 1 bee size, but they have actually 3 openings. So what we have to do here is open up the entire column. I can't really get to them from the top. So we're going to be taking all the siding off of here and seeing how big the hive is. They've been in there for about 4 years, so there's no telling how big it could be because they don't know where the kind of the blocks are within the column. So we'll know more once we get it open. So we're going to do that first. Won't bore you with the details of opening it. Just cut back in when we've got it all open and you can see the hive. Well, we're 3 hours into the cutout and we haven't even got to the beehive yet. So far we've taken out the exterior siding that was on the column.
On the top and bottom things, yeah.
And underneath that was some tar paper, which we've cut out, and found some oriented strand board underneath that. There is a 6x6 post here that is not bearing any weight. There's a 2-inch gap up at the top. Now why a builder would do that is, I just don't understand. But that's where the bees are going in and out, through that 2-inch gap up at the top. And they're building their hive inside the cavity here. So this oriented strand board is not going to come off easily. I have to cut it out. So I'm waiting on a saw to get here. Meanwhile, we're just going to be taking a break and getting a better look inside and listening for the bees, see how far down they go. So when I removed the top sheet of OSB, there was a lot of comb attached to it and a sheet of it completely fell all the way down inside. The hive is only going down 1/3 of the way in the pillar, but now I've got to cut open the bottom to get the sheet that fell to the bottom here. So that's what I got to do now.
Girls.
Flashlight. Okay, Dad, flashlight. I can reach it. I don't need that. I don't need that. Is this in the way?
Oh, right. Okay, that's not good. It's completely.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Sweet. Right side up, or no?
Yep, this is right side up. Well, that's going to be easy to cut.
Yeah.
It's laying on bees, so.
Okay.
Sawdust all over it.
They can clean this out.
More? Yeah.
You know what? I haven't seen any drones. Not one. Bill?
Yeah, the drone comb I've been seeing is filled with honey. There's no larva in it.
What's that mean?
It means that they probably swarmed recently and took the drones with them.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Well, their population is low, so.
The fact that he said there was hardly any left today, or...
Yeah.
Is it better or worse that they swarmed recently? Oh, I guess the queen.
Better. Fewer bees to deal with right now.
Yeah, but the queen.
There's a laying
Might
queen
be.
because I've been seeing young larvae in here.
Okay, so it's good. And she's new, so.
We have a spotty brood pattern though, which is a little weird.
We also haven't seen any queen cells or cups.
Not yet. Well, we're all done with the cutout. What we ended up doing was cutting out the comb out of the pillar up there, and I sprayed some bee dun into the cavity so that they don't move back in. I had to use the vacuum to get the bulk of the bees that were remaining, because they were pretty hard to get out. They were hiding in little corners that were difficult to get to. We moved the hive up there in front of the pillar so that they can hopefully find their new home. We filled about 1.5 boxes full of comb, and there was just some leftover useless comb that we stuck in a bucket, and we'll note that down. I've got a bucket that has some bees in it. It's not too full. I never did find the queen, so what I'm going to do is go to one of my other hives, pull out a frame of young brood, and bring it back here and put it in there, just in case they need to make themselves a new queen. Since I never did see her, she may be in the bucket and got vacuumed up and damaged, or she might still be in the hive and we just didn't spot her. Or there may be no queen at all. We didn't find any queen cells, and we didn't find any drones either, so we're not sure if they swarmed recently or if it's been a while. I did find really young larvae in there, so I mean it's possible that they could just make a new queen out of the young larvae that are in there, but I just don't know how old they are, so I'm going to try to find the frame that has maybe some eggs on it that they can use instead. So that's it, we're all done. It was a long job, mostly just trying to get this thing open, but other than that, we're all done.